Alright, what is poppin', people? We are back with another NU Live, and today, someone had suggested that they wanted to see some Bewear. And you know what? I got a Bewear team. I have two Bewear teams. But I'm queuing up this one because, this gets to show more of the newly dropped Pokemon, I guess. It's literally a team with only Pokemon that we got from the December tier shift, so that's cool. And also as a Tornadus. And I've been wanting to use some more Tornadus. So we're gonna get some battles. And as always, if you are enjoying the content being produced on this channel, then you should probably subscribe, because if you don't, you could miss an upload, and that would not be very cool. Anyhow, look at my opponent's team. I hate what I'm up against. Oh yeah, I'm Spec Snarl Toxtricity. Ooh. Really trying to catch them Palisades, I suppose. Not bad, not bad. Also, in case it's not very obvious, I'm still sick. I've been sick for like the past month. I hate it. But we're gonna win this game. By CB? No, I'm Scarf. Oh, that's so doo-doo. Anyhow. Opponent's team kind of gets 6-0'd by a Golurk. Nice, well-played Golurk. Need to get through the P2 before Golurk really puts into work. But it's not a bad outlook. It's not a bad outlook. I'm lead with Araquanid here, and I'm just gonna Leech Life turn 1. I don't think Starmie Okos me, and I know I Oko it, so I'm cool with this trade if he goes for T-Bolt, and I just don't get my webs turn 1. And I wouldn't be surprised if they're just like leading this to try to, you know, T-Bolt, assume I go for Sticky Web, and then go for like the spin on the second turn. They actually flipped turn there. Okay, so this is probably a defensive Starmie then. That's good to keep in mind. So they go Bronzong. Oh no, don't tell me this is Trick Scarf Bronzong. Don't do that. Well, be that as it may, he has not done anything yet to me. I'm gonna go for a Magic Coat here. Why did I do that? Because I can. Keeps pressure up on my opponent. And there's the Trick Room. Okay, so what's your item then on this Bronzong? Huh. I'm unsure what the Zong is gonna be. I'm gonna just Polter here. Oh, they're just no item? Oh, okay, so they're that kind of guy. Alright, cool. That's fine then. iTunes, go away. As they go to the Arcanine here, they do have lefties, which makes me a little bit worried about the potential Wisp. Or like Toxic. So we're just gonna hard Arcanine, and not hard Arcanine, hard Arcanine. And yeah, like I thought. I'm gonna Leech here. Yeah. I am built different, as we have established. Catch a Starmie. Not bad, not bad. And this definitely gives me a much better time, I feel, at this point in the game. We get rid of one of the semi-room mons. Or not one of the semi-room mons, we get rid of his spinner. I mean, yeah man, they both start with an S. Hard to differentiate. But getting rid of spinner's really good. Since he is a Trick Room team, which I kind of thought he was, but I still set my webs because webs are always good to get up. This is also the freest Bewear of my life. Yeah. But I still set the webs just in case. Maybe, you know, what if he was just a random Marowak? You know. But also, since this Arcanine is like lefties for some reason instead of boots, not bad to slow that down. Question here, do I go for a raw CC? If I go for CC, it's probably as a Galgi comes in. It's the only part I'm worried about. Oh, I'm not CC, I'm Duran. I think we still Duran here. And I'm actually slower. No, wait, he ported. This chip's good, though. I don't know if it's a damage roll or not, but he is potentially in range of another Drain Punch with Stealth Rock. Unfortunately, though, this thing is here, and this mon is a problem. I could sack the Golurk. It's pretty useless this game with the Bronzong here. I think I'm gonna do that. As he goes for a Dragon Pulse. This mon is a problem. I have to hope I live this. I do, okay. And I'll go for Liquidation here, just in case he goes Arcanine. Alright. Oh, I'm so sorry for the sniffling. I don't like it either. I don't think I 2-hit KO with the Toxtricity Boom Burst. But I can still calc. There you go, Slaney, are you happy? I typed /calc instead of typing it manually in. I am timid. Or typing to my web browser or whatever. And we can do Bronzong. You use specially defensive. So if this comes in on a Boom Burst. 26 to 30.7. I would need to crit. I could also go Bewear here. And make the worst Sword Stance play of my life. This is a horrible turn to go for Sword Stance. Abominable even. And I'm still gonna make it, because I feel like he's gonna preserve the Dragalge. Because realistically, this Pokemon beats me down horribly. I think my opponent should know that. I think they should preserve it and try to set up room and then just sweep me with the Dragalge. Now, unfortunately, my opponent did not seem to understand the massive threat this posed to my team, and they therefore risked losing the Dragalge to a Bewear Double Edge. That's tough. That's really tough. I don't agree with that play at all. I think that was horrible. Like, at worst, you could still pivot Arcanine in and try to play around the, Bewear. That doesn't even KO? Okay, you know what? Bewear might have not KO'd with Double Edge then. Holy shit. How do I win this? Is it Tyrantrum, maybe? I don't think Tyrantrum can do it. And the problem is that I can't get Torn in to set up. Does Grass not even KO this from here? Hey man, I'm not trying to miss. There's still an out. I have to, like, crit this or something here, right? Are you Explosion last move? That's my only question, you know? And he is, of course. I knew he was Boom last, but I didn't feel like I had a way to pivot around it. And yeah, the Marowak's gonna win at this point. That's tough. I don't know why they risk their Dragalge there, unless Bewear just doesn't KO. I'm gonna calc that. I'm curious. Does Bewear just not KO from full? Okay, I am Jolly Silk Scarf. Cool, cool. Dragalge. You offensive, and I'll give him, like, full bulk. Alright, so the Dragon Pulse crit did matter. We know that. Actually, no we don't. Choice Specs. Dragon Pulse. I'm like 1,002% sure that it mattered, but let me calc anyway. Oh, I'm wrong. It did not matter at all. Nice. Double Edge did Oko, though. I say Oko. It was at 70%. But yeah, it did KO. I don't know why my opponent risked it. Looking at my opponent's team this game, though. They have a Stunfisk Galar, so I am about to be just walled the entire game. That's tough. And they potentially have a Delmise without an item as well, because people really love that to counter Golurk. Now, I wouldn't be shocked if my opponent tried to prevent Araquanid from going webs early. You'd lead probably Torn to do that. I'm gonna lead Araquanid anyway. The only reason I'm leading Araquanid here is because I don't want... It's not a matter of me not wanting anything. It's more a matter I don't want to lead Golurk. Because I feel like Golurk's the other lead of mine that's okay. Just because... Generally strong mon. And... Okay, this isn't a bad lead. Do I Magic Coat? I think we just Liquidate. That O code, by the way. I'm... Really? That Okos? Should I not be surprised? Should I not be shocked that that O-code? Well, shit. I don't even need webs at this point in this game, so I'm just gonna liquidate here. Crits me, of course. I don't think it mattered, but crits me, of course. I'm gonna go into my Scarf Tyrantrum and Head Smash here. Now, for all intents and purposes, I should be hard doubling into Toxtricity here. But, yeah. For some reason, I knew my opponent would not switch. I don't know why I knew my opponent was just not going to respect a Tyrantrum in their face. But they didn't. I really don't need Torn, right? Like, Torn is very just worthless to me at this point. Grass Knot's actually ridiculously strong. I want to go for it here and just see damage. And they are Flame Orb. Oh, I do very little. Okay. Well, let's go for plot here. Yeah, let's still go for Knot. And now we Hurricane here. But yeah, I'm not a fan of Flame Orb Melodic. I don't know. It's not like it's inherently wrong or anything. And by inherently wrong, I mean, there are definitely worse sets you can run. I'm just not a fan. Feels like a very weird, like, tech to me always. And yeah, they go Rotom, I go Toxtricity here. I'm just gonna Volt. They're probably gonna Volt into their, Delmise here. I could have Snarled, but I don't want to give the Melodic a chance to get its, recover off. Oh, God. If I go Golurk, I risk this Bond being, itemless. So instead, I'm gonna go into my Bewear. And I'm gonna go for Swords Dance. I think that's pretty reasonable. Oh, he's just Choice Banded. Okay, that is a whole CB Delm, right? I think that's CB damage. I'm a Bewear. I got that Fluffy. Got the fluff. You gonna Volt? I don't... Oh, well that's really unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. I can't say that I care. Yeah, I can't say that I care. I'll take a win. I mean, here's the thing, right? Even if they connect, I am going hard into my Toxtricity and clicking, like, Overdrive in that case. Or actually, nah, I'd click Boom Burst. Just to make sure that that Rotom goes. So, I don't know, does missing Leaf Storm twice there actually matter? I feel like I had won the game at that point. There we go. Bewear doing some work that game, showing how bulky it is. Right, I want to calc this as well. Is that, CB Delmise damage? Are you Rapid Spin? We could just say +1. Yeah, that is CB. It was also a low roll. Alright, so opponents team this game. They have a Jolteon. That's really all I have to say there. They have a Jolteon. Their team's actually really kind of annoying to deal with. Like, this Jolteon's a problem just because my ground type's a Golurk. I don't know why, but the Golurk lead is speaking to me. And just pressing Poltergeist here is speaking to me. I'll take that damage. I'll take that damage any day of the week. Like, being able to just make sure that he can't get his own webs up is, I would say, pretty good for me. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe that was a bad play for me. Maybe I should not have given him Golurk immediately. But I feel like that's still a really good thing for me. Just to deny them the ability to get webs. I have a T-Chum. I'm going into it. I don't get burned. That's really good for me. He'd go Bronzong if anything here, right? So I'm a double. And I'm a Snarl. I got Earthquaked. He did not switch into the Jolteon. I don't know why you would let me Volt Switch on out, but you know what? He would. Let's go Bewear here. That was a bad play from me. I'll just admit it. That was bad. That was an objectively bad play. Yo, that also only did 43. Ooh, but he has made a grave mistake. Not bad. And we're getting to a point where Tyrantrum is just such a problem. Ooh. Bro, look at my Tyrantrum and look at his team. Head Smash is about to claim some souls. I'm going hard Araquanid here. Unfortunately, gets a crit. That's really kind of awful for me. I'm gonna liquidate here. As he goes Delmise. This is a free Bewear. I'm kidding, I'm actually leeching. I don't know why I didn't make the switch. That was such a good turn to switch and I still stayed in. I'm double edging. Now, why would you stay in there? Why? What was the point? I mean, again, we're getting rid of Pokemon that could potentially check my, what's it called? Tyrantrum. And this is a very free Dragon Claw. Very, very free. I have to go Bewear here, right? No, I go Tornadus here. It is less useful. Look at that aggressive double switch too, by the way. Plays that you can only see from Lord Rabia at youtube.com/ I don't know what my numbers are. Now I have come across a terrible conundrum. I think we just go to this at double edge. Alright, we have won! Yes! I have beaten a Jolteon team! Wow. Not bad. Alright. Oh, and we dodge at the end just to add insult to injury? Not bad. Bro, Bewear's put in some dirty work. Showcasing why I voted to ban it on the first ban slate. And, God, Salazzle's still such a threat in this meta, man. Like, we have a lot more Pokemon that deal with it offensively, fortunately, and even defensively, because Araquanid is a really good check to it. High special bulk. And we match back into the Trick Room, dude. Oh, I need to beat you this time. I also know your Bronzong's explosion and actually just loses to Golurk. I say lose it to Golurk. It's itemless, but it's literally explosion and nothing else. Last time they led Starmie, and they flip-turned. Would they do that again? I'm unsure. But we also know that he's probably max HP Dragalge. My Bewear needs it to be at 73 to be in Oko range from double edge. But like Bewear is actually really dirty against his team. Tyrantrum's also probably like my most useless Pokemon, so I can leverage that as just like general fodder. My main issue is that I don't want him leading the Dragalge, you know? Like a Dragalge lead is really bad for me. I'll just lead with my Golurk, that's fine. If he goes for Wisp versus me, I don't care. He's got the Bronzong, you know? And right here now we just go Araquanid. Rocks are generally kind of helpful. I'll take them. And yeah, unfortunately because of my ability, he can't actually go for, what's it called, Wisp? Water Bubble's a really nice ability. And this is a very free liquidation. Yeah, we liquidate. I just don't want him porting. That does over half? Wow, Araquanid. Water Bubble's strong. And we actually get rid of the Bronzong. That's really good. Because now my Golurk can actually press Earthquake. For free. Nice. Golurk is open. Golurk's activated. Now, unfortunately, they go hard into their Dragalge. And I kind of want to... Actually, I'm about to say my Golurk's activated, but I mean, it's burned. Is it really activated? You have a Porygon too. So we can sack the Golurk here. We see that he wants to lock into that. I'm going to go into my Scarf Tyrantrum, and I'm going to click Dragon Claw. If he goes Arcanine, then that's fine. Okay, it's not fine. Really what we're just trying to do is we're trying to get any chip on this Dragalge that we can. Because as we get it chipped down, he gets closer and closer to being in range of my Bewear's Double Edge. And yeah, now you are in range of my Bewear's Double Edge. Congratulations. God. Wow. That actually is enough. I really want to Leech Life here. You have no idea how much I want to press Leech Life here. Okay, it would have been a bad play. And fortunately, we're actually getting progress made. Oh my lord. The Dragalge is weakened. This is good. And we've, again, eliminated another answer, potentially, to Tyrantrum. Just something that can take my Scarf Dragon Claws. I'm staying in and Leech Lifing here, because if he spins away the rocks... Alright. Went for Psychic. I just don't know if he's fast. Well, what if this is mid-speed Starmie for some reason? You know? I mean, we could find out here. We actually get a crit Hurricane, and he is fast Starmie. And he goes for Flip there. Oh god. I am kind of surprised at that KO'd. I wonder if he's, like, max special attack. Oh, that's a bad time to miss Hurricane. That's one of the worst possible times we could have missed it. So I'm gonna go hard Bewear here. And unfortunately, the Dragalge is already out. Oh god. Is this thing just gonna sweep me here? I mean, he can't sweep me. But he can KO literally everything on my team. This is so tragic. Like, wow, that's so lame. I have the Double Edge. That's so lame. You know why they tell you always have to have a Steel type on your teams, by the way? For things like that. Because if I have a Steel type, I don't just get swept by Dragalge. Unfortunately, Trick Room does kind of hard counter Sticky Web. Because Araquanid becomes much less useful. Now, we still saw that game. I don't think we saw it in the first game as much. I've already kind of put that one out of my memory. Blocked it off. You know, leaving it leaving it behind the door, threw away the key, etc, etc. We saw in that second game, though, Araquanid still really was able to put in a lot of work. 2-KO in the Bronzong, and generally was able to exert a lot of offensive pressure. I'm mostly just surprised that Starmie KO'd it from 26. How much HP do I have on this Araquanid? 188? I want to calc this because I'm very curious. What? There we go, 188. Like, if this is defensive Starmie, then I feel like that shouldn't have KO'd? But maybe I'm just wrong? Oh, we're gonna, like, make sure that there's nothing buffing his damage. Psychic. So if he was straight utility Starmie, like I think he should be, if you're running flip turn Starmie with spin, then that was a damage roll. I was at like 26. It was a favorable roll to live it on my end. Unfortunately, he either got the roll or was just, you know, offensive. Damn, though, adaptability Dragalge really does hit different. I think that's going to be it for me, though. I think we still showed pretty effectively how good Bewear, and honestly Araquanid, too, can be. I mean, Bewear just really good at breaking down a lot of defensive cores. All that natural bulk from Fluffy, and it's just naturally really high HP stat, really help leverage it. Or do they let you leverage it more effectively into getting chances to either wall break or set up a Swords Dance? And we saw that Sticky Web was also pretty helpful. Unfortunately, Tornadus, once again, doesn't seem to be that great. I think I still need to try this out on, like, Drizzle. I need to make a rain team that I enjoy, because the first rain team that I made, I don't really think was that indicative of how good rain can be. So I think next time, I might record with Drizzle and just see if, like, Specs Tornadus under rain or something's insane. Because I've heard plenty of people say that this mon is, ban worthy. And I'm willing to acknowledge that as a very legitimate possibility. This mod has insane coverage. It's super fast. It's super strong. But at the same time, I have been let down by it every time I've used it. When we're using Resto Chesto, I'm 1000% willing to blame it on the set. I'm not going to put any weight on that. But even sets like this haven't felt like they're just taking over games. But yeah, that's it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this live. I think it was really fun. I also have a couple ideas for future videos that I might do, beyond just Pokemon that I want to record with. I gotta talk to some people, see if they'd be interested in doing the videos. Or doing the idea that I've got. But hey, if they are, hey, I think it'd be fun. But that's it for me. I'm dipping. I gotta go run. I hope you guys are enjoying your day, your evening, your morning. Whenever you're watching this, I just hope you're having a great time. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.